guys, Ben from X-Geeks, and we're back with day 2 of The Lost Crown, a ghost hunting adventure. So, we're on day 2. We are now recruited by Haddon to experiment, do some ghost hunting, and try and find some lost treasure. So, I survived the night, but what are those dreams? What is that place? A room of nightmares? A nightmare room? Is it a real place or somewhere imagined? It's time to delve deeper into Saxton and its secrets. So today we need to imagine that's a hashtag track that old woman down from the beach. She knows more than she's saying. Await Haddon's gift, study it, then try it out. Get to know the locals, especially this snotty Rubens girl. Try to gain access to some local knowledge, library, museum, folklore. Well, we saw a sign for the museum last night. Find a definite link to the last Anglo-Saxon crown. Originally there were 3 who owned a harbour cottage for the Mankles. Who and why would they haunt this place? Do you need to click on that? Post.
What's this?
A newspaper? Missing cats latest. Situation worsens as 3 further felines disappear. The kitties are going missing. With blood on your hands, you will come to me with pain in heart. You will set them free. Okay. Definitely going to go down here, so find to exit the cottage. Onwards. Okay. Thought there'd be someone there. Let's go have breakfast. Soup today, broccoli and stewed. Oh yes, please. Let's get some grub. I'll just use that little break there to take a sip of my energy drink. Here we go. That pesky dragonfly. Hey, George.
Hello again, and hello, George.
Always greet the dog.
Aha, we meet again, Mr. Danvers.
Is there somewhere I can learn about the town?
Oh, yes, indeed. The museum should satisfy your curiosity.
A museum? Where is it?
Right there. That's the outer wall. You'll find the entrance at the top of this path.
Excellent. I'll be sure to pop in.
Professor Oogle is away this morning.
Oogle.
Yes, the curator and
Oogle
a dear
like Google.
friend.
It is
I
the
see.
thing of
When will the
knowledge.
museum open?
I'll pop back this afternoon.
I shall indeed.
I see a fair is arriving in town.
Yes, it's a yearly event for May Day. Do you like fairgrounds?
Nope.
No, not really. They tend to be loud, garish.
Yeah, well, I do like going to the fair.
Oh,
Because I like
what's the thing
to go
say?
up,
Keep an open mind.
play
You
on
may
Hook a
like
Duck.
Reuben's fair.
Hook a Duck tradition, always got to play Hook a Duck. Although, you know, when I was a kid it was £1 and now it's like £3.50 or ridiculous. Some of it's £5. £5 for Hook a Duck, I tell thee. And so yeah, go on Hook a Duck and walk around, go for a pint, and then get some fair donuts that, you know, by the time you get back to the house, they're like the grease has just kind of leaked through the bag, and perfect. That's my ideal and annual fair thing. So when the fair comes to where we live, it's the largest and oldest street fair in Europe, and that's just what I do. Go up, bit Hook a Duck, and get me donuts. Don't know why you need to know that, but oh god, I want a donut now. Anyway, Game face.
Can you suggest some places to visit?
Not that I don't
Indeed
understand.
I can.
Any antique shops, bookshops, craft shops?
There is an antique shop, but I tend to avoid the place.
Why is that?
That
It's
dog
unpleasant,
looks like
I
it's wiping
avoid
its
it.
arse.
So I suggest
If
you
it was
do the
moving, it
same.
would be literally wiping
Okay,
its arse.
what about local
Scooting
crafts?
across the road.
Say hello to Bob. Bob Tawney. He has
Hey,
a
Bob.
workshop on Station Lane.
I met
You'll like
Bob last night.
He's a kind and helpful soul. He's a true Saxton soul.
What do you mean?
His destiny lies here, in the town, like mine.
You've been here a long time?
We are here forever, as it always has been.
Interesting phrasing.
Is the lighthouse?
Doesn't really matter. I've just
good
eaten
for
there,
food?
so
Oh,
surely I
yes.
would know.
Organic local produce only.
Hashtag
Great.
middle class.
I thought food outside London was horrible.
Not here now,
Ugh,
not in
Londoners.
Saxton.
If you're from London watching this, I do apologise. I do like some people from London. I just, I'm a Midlandser. Midlandser, is that a thing? I don't know, just made it up. But I'm one of those. I like being in the middle of the country. I'm getting sidetracked a lot now. I will say when I'm recording this, it is very late, and I've been playing a lot of video games in the run up to recording this, so I'm a bit yes. Archaeology.
What about archaeology?
The museum is your best bet. Come back this afternoon.
Okay.
I'd love to learn more about the town's ghosts.
Would you now? That's very interesting.
Why, do you think it's silly?
Not at all. Just be careful who you seek.
What do you mean?
Not all of Saxton's dead were pleasant souls in life. So, don't expect pleasant souls in death.
I'll
Makes
keep
sense.
that in mind.
Pop back later for tea, I'll have something for you.
Alright, but you better get the biscuits out. Can't have a cup of tea without a biscuit to dunk.
May I ask about something else?
Of course, I'll help if I can.
Where did I say? So done that. Can you look at this item?
I'll let you get on with
Yes.
your.
I don't think there's
garden.
anything that she can
See you
assist
soon,
us
my
with
dear.
right now. Apart from just commenting on random things. What's up here? So that's the museum. I think now we go back to the quayside. What's that?
A spring roll.
So I had Chinese for breakfast. Lovely. Oi, it's you.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
How's the story going?
What?
Your story for the local newspaper?
Oh, that. Yes, it's fine. Plenty to write up.
Good, good. Well, that's good. It's Alex, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
Alex
that's right.
Spitmore.
Alex Spitmore.
Yes, what of it?
Strange name. What's the origin?
No idea. Buzz off, will you?
Any theories on the treasure?
Nope. Run along and play.
I'll see you around.
You will. Trust me.
Right, it's Bob's workshop, and we should have the pig. Hey, Kieran. I think. Oh, look at the little piggy. His little tail.
Kieran, eh? I guess you'll be wanting my lunch. That's not right.
Why? What am I going to do with it? Oh, wait. No, yeah. Oh, I've got... I just want to say don't feed spring rolls to pigs.
Kieran, eh?
There you go. Oink, oink. Bob Tawney's workshop.
Hello again.
Hello, lad. What can I do for you?
I think I've just crashed the game.
I'll leave you to your work.
Oh, no, there we go.
See you again.
Yeah, think I can... No, do you know what? I was going to say that because I think I need to see him later about something. I can go through all it then, but I'm here now, so I might as well go for the dialogue.
Hello again.
Hello.
No.
Noah sent me.
Did she now? Why would that be?
I'm trying to learn about local crafts and folklore.
I'm a bit busy right now, but I get into the bear most evenings.
Okay, I'll see you in the pub. This workshop is old-fashioned.
Is that a good or a bad thing, do you say?
I don't know. Does all this stuff work?
Work? Of course it works. If you've got something needs fixing, bring it up here, and old Tony will fix it for you.
I'll keep that in mind, Mr. Tawney. Have you known Nanny Noah long?
All my life, lad, and that's a long time.
She seems to think highly of you.
I think highly of her too.
Oh, I see. Do I sense romance?
Oh, if only, lad. But I've never, well, asked her hand, if you know what I mean.
Has she never married?
She had a bit of bad fortune. Lost her husband. Many years ago it was.
Any children?
There was, but not now. The sea provides for this town, but it can also take away.
I did
What do
say
you mean?
that, you know,
It's the
when
way
that
of all
log
things, lad.
came towards it, it could almost be a child's body, so kid drowned, maybe?
Can you tell me about the Anglo-Saxon treasure?
Oh, you're after the treasure, are you?
Uh-huh.
Hope you're there.
I thought everyone in Saxton would know about it.
I didn't say I didn't know anything.
I see.
No offence, lad.
I'll leave you to your work.
See you again, lad.
Rose. Cole Tawney. We saw that name at the very start of the game with the dragonfly and the what's that? Lives Angel watched, have a child play, reading the riches of the blushing May. His eyes were cloudless. Okay. Nothing else. Okay, we'll be back here at some point, I think. Can we go? Okay, so I can't go any further. Right, so let's go back now. And if we go to the quayside by the cottage, there should be someone there. Yes, Lucy. Steaming hot coffee.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Where did you spring from?
Right here. I'm staying in the cottage.
Harbour Cottage?
Well, yes. Why? What's wrong?
You tell me. Everything okay in there, is it?
Well, it's got no power. Refrigerator, TV, hi-fi.
That's not what I meant. That place has a reputation. A bad one.
You didn't strike me as the superstitious kind, Miss Rubens.
Oh, look, forget last night. I was tired and cold. Call me Lucy.
What's the deal with Harbour Cottage?
I'm not sure. We've always been told to stay away.
Haunted, perhaps?
Oh, no. Please don't tell me you're a believer.
In ghosts? Well, I've seen a few things. You know, unexplainable.
Unexplainable. Yes. That's one word for it.
Are you okay?
Yes. It's just that place. I had a bad experience in there as a child.
Want to talk about it?
No, it was silly stuff. Childhood fears, insecurities, monsters.
It's freezing out here. Can't you feel it?
And put, you know,
Bad
a
night,
coat on then,
late
rather than
night,
that bloody
with
puffer
my
gilet
local
thing.
ale.
Bad dreams. A vision of a room.
That place will do your head in. You need to get out and about.
Any suggestions?
Ooh, Saxton's the tourist capital of the universe. The sea air might clear your head. Or you could try the caverns.
Caverns?
Yeah, just head towards the back of the beach. Watch out for Hardacre, though. I saw him heading that way, with his treasure hunting stuff. Sorry, I mean archaeology equipment.
To the beach we
What do
go
you
then.
know of the townspeople?
Not a lot, but I'll help if I can.
Okay, let's get the dirt.
Professor Hardacre's a strange one.
I know. Every year he turns up, looking for treasure, always digging, always hunting. Sad, really.
Why sad?
He has nothing else to do, and no one else. He's devoted to his quest.
The old woman with the dog.
Nanny Noah? Oh, she's a sweet old thing.
I met her last night by the water's edge. She seemed...
Distant? Yes, she gets like that. There's a tragedy in that woman's past. The signs are there.
She seems very lonely.
Yes, there was something between her and Bob Tawney, but, well, it's all palm reading, herbal teas, and magic with her now.
Oh, a bit new age, is she? Well, I never. What about the pub landlady?
Morgan? Bold as horsebrass she is, and just as tacky.
You don't get
Ooh,
on?
Meow.
No, she was a bully at school. Once a bully, always a bully.
Yep.
Is that your professional analysis?
Ha! I've got better minds to study than Morgan Mankell.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay, what do you want to know?
You must live nearby.
That's right, we live by the harbour.
We?
Me, Mum, Dad, you know, the usual.
Uh-huh. So you all organised the fair?
You'd hope, but Mum likes long afternoons with the gin bottle, whereas Dad prefers to flirt with the horses at the track. But each May, the fair does happen in this town, so it's not all bad.
Catch you later.
Okay.
Without doubt, my friend.
Without that, my friend. So let's crack on to the beach and into the caverns. And hopefully not get spanked by Professor Hardacre. Seagulls! In we go.
Has someone been here?
I would say so. Shipping forecast.
Hardacre? Professor, so this is where you hide yourself? With the crabs and the fish heads?
Fish
Something you
heads.
want, Danvers.
Is
Yeah.
the treasure hidden amongst these rocks?
If you look close enough, you can see the signs.
About our meeting last night on the harbour wall.
Meeting? I didn't meet you, Danvers.
We did meet last night.
Get lost, Danvers. I've got proper work to do.
What can you tell me about the lost Anglo-Saxon crown?
Things that are lost are waiting to be found. But what of those precious items that have been hidden, stashed away, for good reason? Should we go looking for treasures we are not supposed to find?
Yes, it's just a folk tale, isn't it?
It takes skill, understanding, and a strong mind to find what's hidden out there in the fens. It's an old land which can be unforgiving to those who blunder in with their eyes closed and their chins wagging.
Yeah, you said that to me last night, but now you're saying that it wasn't, it never happened.
Know any local ghost stories?
Take that cottage, Harbour Cottage, that you'll be staying in. Know much about it, do you?
You
Are
also
you
said
saying
that.
the cottage is haunted?
Listen out tonight as you're drifting into sleep. Listen for the sounds.
Sounds? What sounds?
You'll know soon enough.
Good hunting, Professor.
Run along, boy, and play with the crabs.
Okay, I will. Now if I continue to explore, I don't think I can go any further.
It's too dark to see with my own eyes.
Okay. So I think if I go to leave, Hardacre should...
Not so fast.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, Professor?
What's in that package?
What package?
I saw the station master struggling with it across the fence from Sedgemarsh.
Oh, that. Nothing to worry yourself. Just equipment.
Archaeology equipment.
Maybe. I guess I should go collect it.
It'll be waiting at Saxton Station.
To the station! I mean, that's like a real photo taken. It just looks so good. Yeah, I thought there was someone on the beach. Let's talk to him first rather than just staring at his painting.
Excuse me, but can you...
Figure standing up.
The artist, Dr. Black, has added a figure to the scene.
Okay, I'll leave him to it. Station's this way, I think. If I go left, no. Ugh, Gruel's Antiques. We'll be coming back to that.
3 crowns. A link to the legend.
Okay, to the station. Is that a kid again?
Station Master.
Mr. Danvers, Saxton treating you well, is it?
Station Master, do you live in Saxton?
That I do. Did the young lady get her purse back?
Delivered personally.
Oh, well done, sir.
What news, Station Master?
I hear Harbour Cottage has a new tenant.
Me.
Ah, thought it might be. Everything all right, is it?
Yeah, it's fine,
No,
apart from the cups move.
Really? There's no power, and I'm not sure. There's something strange in the dark. Something...
Look at us spooking ourselves.
Still no trains, Station Master.
No trains today.
Spring tides flood the fens, I know.
Nothing wrong with good old legwork.
So the train tracks are safe to walk?
Well, I didn't say that, but you should be quite safe during the day.
Oh, are there night trains?
No, but the tracks are different at night.
Is this a station or a museum?
A station, of course, but we are proud of our past.
I'm guessing your father worked on the trains?
Yes, and his father before him.
So these
And his father,
photographs
and
are
his
personal
father,
to you?
and his father.
When they stay up,
What do you mean?
blasted things have a habit of falling during the night.
I imagine this station has a tale to tell.
Oh, indeed it does. A right royal treasury of twice-told tales.
Are any specific to the tracks or these photos?
Well, there was the great crash back in the 20s. The old apple train heading for London, back in my father's time.
What happened?
He was master of this station back then.
Oh, this story's really good.
The apple train ran from Northfield
Sit back
Junction
and
to
enjoy.
London, carrying fruit for the local bigwig, Master Gurney. He owned the land around Northfield, ran that train. Packed full of ripe apples it was, and his sorting staff.
Sorting staff? To sort the apples?
That's right, poor souls, paid pennies they were. That train had been running for, nigh on 30 years when it happened.
What did happen, station master?
It was the last train that evening, and a foggy night it was. My poor dad was out in the cold at Northfield Junction, waiting to change the tracks. He could hear the train approaching through the fog, so, like he'd done 100 times, he pulled the lever to divert the train on its course, only the lever jammed, stuck fast. My dad swore the fog itself seemed to curl and twist itself around that junction. It was a queer business, no mistake.
Go on, station master.
Well, my father thought fast, like anyone would in such circumstance. The train would derail when it hit that junction, so he lit his lamp to a fiery red, burning bright in the darkness. Old Tonka, the driver, could spot a red lamp a mile off, normally, but that damned fog, shouting he was, my poor old dad. That apple train was not slowing for no one. Then it happened. The grey engine loomed up out of the fog, and it caught the rails, screamed out its agony. My father threw himself into the reeds by the side of the track and watched in horror as the carriages toppled and fell into the river. He could hear the screams of the men on board, men he'd known all his life, trapped on the train as the cargo fell upon them, pushing deeper into the murky water.
Oh my God, they drowned?
Every one of them. My dad tried to pull them free, but the bodies were...
What? Please, tell me.
beyond hope, smashed to pieces amongst the apples. The sweet smell of apples, and the sweet, sickly smell of blood. He only spoke of it once, that same night, in the Bear. A few brandies helped. They always do. Oh boy, that was a night we'd never forget. My poor old dad. Oh, listen to me getting all emotional. I blame you, sir. Time to get back to work.
Okay, there's a Haddon parcel.
What's this? The Haddon package. I'll open it in private.
Can't go in there yet. Good. Less time spent in there, the better. Hello.
What's this?
Hi, Neville. I think it was Neville, wasn't it? Anyway, let's start again. I'm around town today at the end of... Oh, yeah, okay, so... You're around there, but we've already done that, so that's fine.
Home, sweet home. For the time being.
Let's open this bad boy. April 1978. Could all that gear.
These gadgets are a mixed bag. Some seem new, others look retro at best.
Okay. Deep breath, because this is going to be a long letter. Okay, my dearest Mr. Danvers, how kind of you to phone yesterday evening. It really was quite unexpected. You see, I'm fully aware of what you've seen and what you've stolen and where you are. Mr. Hare and Mr. Crow are simply dying to catch up with you and retrieve their data, one way or another. Although you said you've already called them off, so that's a lie. But obviously this was sent before we... Obviously... No, it wasn't, because he said he's already sent the package, but how did he say it was kind of you to phone? Time loops. For now, you can assist me in my research. It's not often I find myself with such an enthusiastic helper out there in the field. Inside the box you see before you will find a selection of goodies and gadgets. Some are experimental and unusual, others are painfully simple. Keep in mind the gadgets are not all they seem. For example, the clunky looking EMF meter has been significantly upgraded. I think you'll be rather impressed by its sensitivity. The dictaphone has also had a few tweaks, and I've included a plentiful supply of sensitive magnetic tapes. Everyone knows those MP3 dictaphones are useless as picking up true EVP recordings. Sometimes it's traditional old-fashioned methods that work best, don't you think? Why reinvent? Good luck, Nigel. I look forward to your report. Happy hunting, Mr. Haddon. P.S. Don't think about leaving Saxton. You have work to do, and I'd hate disappointment. Okay. So on we go. So that's the letter. So let's collect the gear. Had must not confidence meeting the package. Great Harbourish Lubins. Okay, so try to gain access to some local knowledge. We need to do that still. Who would send the poison pen letter? Sounds working out. Chat to the locals, gain their trust. Okay. So let's leave the cottage and go straight back to the caverns. Of course, we should have a camera with night vision that will allow us to see in the dark. God, I love Falcon. Let's go past this prick. Yeah, keep walking. As in, walking away from you. Nothing ventured? Not quite. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so forward one more time. Sure. Ah, there they are. There's some plank.
A wooden plank could prove useful.
Yeah.
These other planks are far too
I'll just put that down my trousers. So yeah, we've got the plank. Kraken. Let's go forward. Don't look down.
If you stare into the abyss stares back into you.
Okay, forward we go. We'll take you back. Anyone want to watch Most Haunted now with this camera? Just sort of screaming randomly. Let's pry you loose.
Damn, the plank has disintegrated. The containers are depressingly empty.
hear? What can we hear? So hear means record. And sound level is spiking.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
Let's listen to that now.
A strange recording from the Saxton caverns.
Sea shanty. Use this.
Strange. The EMF dial is providing a sequence.
Apart from I missed it. Okay. 2.
Strange. The EMF dial is providing
1.
a sequence.
3. 2 1 3. That sounds a bit too easy.
Any hidden treasures have long since gone.
Right, I'm just going to go back one more time. Just because I want to make sure that I'm getting this code right. Well, that says 2 1 3. 2.
Strange. The EMF dial is providing
1.
a sequence.
3. Maybe. 2 1 3. Yeah, that's not right. It must be every number it goes to then. Okay. 2.
Strange.
5.
The EMF dial is providing
1.
a sequence.
3. 2 5 1 3. There we go. So what we've got 1892 logbook of Captain Walter Spivey. A successful voyage, the spring tides have worked their wonders. Treasure, loot, artifacts littered the ocean floor. Rich pickings, swords, scabbards, daggers, each one mysterious as it is beautiful, but still no crown. Perhaps it is yet to fall into the depths from those ancient cliffs. I am sure it is there, hiding, waiting. I will have it. Fortune will follow. We must stay out of the sea for another week. All must believe these treasures come over from Spain and not from under their very noses. Gruel's plan has worked well. I will keep my side of the bargain. A near miss upon those damn rocks. The pinnacles will take this old ship and one dark night, but not while I am captain. I will arrange for young uns to mark the rocks with lanterns held high. No one in town can see the ship, otherwise they will know we do not return from Spain. 'Tis time to return. Gruel, the old skinflint.
I wonder if this Gruel character has a living descendant.
Well, we know he does, because I complete the game and be avoiding that Gruel antique shop. But let's carry on. 'Tis time to return. Gruel, the old skinflint. Best be ready to part with some gold. Our haul is impressive. Our haul is an impressive one. His old curiosity shop has proved good for distribution, with his client in London only too happy to pay well for the treasures and never ask questions. Gruel's lies a crafty one. As for the souls who know these antiquities come from the continent, ha! They are no more Spanish than I. It's a good job that treasures cannot speak their journeys, for I would be in irons before this ship has docked. Okay, someone has betrayed us. The harbour wall was red with customs men. They must know of our return. Who has done this? Has Gruel betrayed us? Very well. I say I know a hiding place or two. We'll stash our treasures in Grindle's Moor, for no one dare enter those dark caverns. Well, we did. we will be quite safe and secure this as the ship continues on to Saxton with an empty cargo hold and no captain. Then I will seek out Gruul himself.
What was that sound?
A boating oar.
A boating oar?
Is that
Any hidden
everything now, I
treasures?
think?
Oh, Zin's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, because the plank's disintegrated, so we can't get back using the plank. But we can use the oar because there's a convenient hook right there. I mean, it would be simpler to jump it, surely.
Yes, definitely a crown.
And if I just fast forward, I should be able to get right to the end. There we go. Right, to the antique shop. We've finally got to go there. Who are the ghosts in the cavern? Were they just smugglers? Are there more ghosts hiding in the dark? Who was Gruul? 7 living descendants? What happened to his smuggled treasures? Just for curiosity, yes, it does. So let's go and visit Gruul's descendants. Is this way I want it? By the train station? Let's do this.
Now, let's try to find a link to Spivey, the smuggler. Hello, Mr. Gruul, I presume? Yes, this is all very amusing, but I'd like to ask you something. Look, could we forget the ragdoll for a second? Hello,
Creepy
Jemima.
as dicks.
Can I speak with Mr. Gruul? Mr. Gruul, I really must insist that you... I'll have a look around, if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah.
3 crowns. I must have that book.
I need to wait till he puts the doll up to his face. Go on then. Haha.
Somewhere private.
See you later, alligator. I got your book and I did not pay. I am out of here. This way. I don't know where to open the book now. Can I just look at it there? It's locked.
Blast. The book is stuck fast.
Right, so let's head back to Bob Tawny's workshop. Give the book to Bob, who will hopefully be able to open it for us. God, I really want some cheese. Is it Coast Path? Always forget. Yes. Excuse me, Bob.
That's not right.
Okay, let's talk to him about it first then.
Hello again.
Hello, lad. What can I do for you?
Could you open this book for me?
Oh, lost the key, have you?
Not exactly. I never had it.
Ah, I see. Leave it with me. I'll see to it this afternoon.
Okay, goodbye, book.
I'll leave you to your work.
Yeah. So obviously we spoke to this guy earlier and went for this kind of conversation. So this is where you can kind of come back and just drop my phone on the floor. And I'm trying to bed and I pick it up. Really very strange, weird angle. There we go. And if you hear him buzzing and stuff going off, and you're a member of the Geek Stalkers, it's because it's the Twitter Conversation Geek Stalker group going off like mental. So I'm reading at the same time. So yeah, so you can always come back here and like you don't have to talk to me. You can do it if you get the book. And it's just a quicker way of doing it, just getting rid of it all. So you'd have to come back twice. Look at it, little kitty.
I wonder where he's off to.
Just a cat. Not that cat.
Celtic Corner? It's worth a look.
Can I help at all?
No, thanks. I'm just browsing.
Browsing, eh? See anything you like?
I'll let you know.
Gaze into the crystal ball. What can we see? I see Nigel at a house. What else do I see? Nigel inside somewhere? Anything else? Nigel at a church? And one more for good luck. Running hour. Got some books up here.
That's not right. That's not right.
Okay, we'll come back to you then. Countryside festivals. The Yule log. So you can learn about the Yule log if you want to pause it and read that. Spring equinox. Mayday fair. Haunted farmsteads. Like I say, if you want to pause this and read this, you know, knock yourself out. I'm not going to be reading all this. Okay. Right, there's a photography competition, which I can't seem to activate just yet. So that's fine. And then that's where I put them. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Could you help me?
Certainly, anything for you, Nigel.
Ah, news travels fast.
The arrival of a young man in Saxton would not escape me.
I see.
Meh.
Well, I hope I live up to expectation.
Oh, you've already managed that.
Ooh, matron.
I'm Nigel Danvers, and you are...
I'm Rice. Thanks for asking. Rice bread.
Is that Celtic, or Welsh, or something?
Welsh. Well done. Not just a pretty face, you.
Tell me about the photo competition.
Saxton snappers?
Yes, can anyone take part?
If you have a camera and a good eye.
I'll give it my best shot.
Keep in mind that I see a lot of Saxton, day by day, so try to snap something a bit more unusual.
Unusual? I can certainly manage that.
I think I can.
Know any local ghost stories?
Oh, hundreds. Check the bookshelf, if you haven't already.
I will. Is that your cat?
Aye, Meet Mr. Tibbs. He knows the
Mr.
story,
Tibbs.
What do you know about Nanny Noah?
Ha! Old Noah been at you, has she?
Well, I wouldn't say that. She just seems...
Distant. She's a good friend. But even I have to admit that she's away with the fairies most of the time.
Thanks for your time, Reese.
Okay.
No problem, boy. Anytime.
Okay, so still gonna do a film with that bloody snake. Let's look at this. Oh, magazines for £1. U magazine. The U tree. The graphic horror killing time. Darkfall, Darkfall 2, Barrow Hill, Darkfall 3 coming soon. Brilliant. I love stuff like that in games. Okay. And that is the real life Paul Perro. I think let's go to the lighthouse. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello! Nothing but the North Sea. Next stop, Norway.
Right, so we're now in the afternoon, I think. 1 o'clock? Yes. Right, so now we can go back to Bob Tawney's bookshop, his workshop, get the book, and also head to the museum, I think? Possibly? Oh god, look at all that. I haven't taken any Piriton. Oh, my hay fever. Okay, let's see if Bob's done.
Hello again.
Ah, young Mr. Danvers. You'll be wanting your book.
Yes. Did you open it?
Of course, wouldn't be much of a handyman if I hadn't.
You didn't read it, did you?
Nope, reading's not my strong point.
You can't read?
Reading's not the only skill, you know.
Oh, quite. I should go somewhere private to study the book.
Okay, we'll just stand outside and read it then.
I should go somewhere private to study the book.
Or go back to the cottage, that's fine. Three crowns. A link to the legend.
A serpent or dragon guarding a treasure.
William Ager's journal. Now we've heard that name. Ager House, Raven Lane, Northfield.
Ager House, Raven Lane, Northfield. A possible lead. Ager. A name to look out for. Now for the rest of the book.
Can I read it, or are you going to start talking ahead of me?
The tracks.
No? Yeah, there we go.
fence. Perhaps this Ager character lived along the train line.
Perhaps.
A possible lead.
So yeah, Saxton Shore. It's just a poem. Okay, so it's time to get out there and head back to the train station. But not the train station, like the other station. Oh yeah, it is. So it is the train station. It's just not the train depot, I guess.
The tracks. The fence.
Yes.
Perhaps this Ager character lived along the train line. Or
I'm
possibly.
sure he does, and that is where I'm going, Nigel. So this is our first thing where we have to go all the way back to the start of the game. I think it's like 2 or 3 times during the game that this is going to actually you have to go from one end to the other. A little bit tedious sometimes, but then it kind of starts skipping and stuff, so it's not too bad. But it's part of the journey, and you know it all pays off, so it's worth it. I should be able to get some wildlife shots while I'm out here. Should be able to get that frog. Here we go. Toad of Toad Hole. Ah, there he is. Ugh, that's not good.
A terrible photograph.
Here we go. Yeah, and then you're going back. So that's fine. So we've got, should have 2. So we've got the frog, and we've got the heron. You'll do for me. Okay, so we are here at Sedmarsh Station.
The loneliest train station in the world.
Beware of the trains.
There's something wrong here with the signal. Is it stuck?
Ooh, there are forces at work here. Apples. So we're on Raven Lane. We've got the woods. Let's stick to this track.
What's this?
Why do you treat me like dirt? Your mouth says never, but your sweet lips say, ugh, Weinstein. Ugh, it's disgusting. I know you want the same as... just can't read any further than this. Just, I'll kill your Robert like the sickly sow that he is. Dig that big knife of mine into his pale flesh. BG. Gruel? Perhaps? Don't know anything about it.
This must be Acre House on Raven Lane.
Hey, horsey. It's a bubbo. Let's talk to this lady here.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have...
Oh, no, it's my fault. I was miles away, somewhere between spring and summer.
You should be complimented on your garden.
Oh, thank you. It's both a burden and a joy. It feeds us and provides much of what we need.
You sound like a witch.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, no, I meant as in a wicker or chemist?
I see. Yes, I guess you could be right. I do create many charms and potions from petal and leaf. Such pretty young things.
Is that horrible letter meant for you?
Oh, don't. That silly old codger. He should know better. His affections upset my dear Robert, bless him. He's a sensitive soul.
Robert?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Catherine Carswell. My husband Robert is in his workshop, fuming at present.
Why is that?
He's convinced I'm going to run off with the farmer.
And are you?
Oh, goodness no, smelly man. I'll get no joy from Robert until he's calmed himself.
How will you do that?
Via his stomach, as always.
I can smell cooking.
Ah, that'll be the broth. I'm making lunch. Why don't you join us?
I'd love to. What's on the menu?
An old favourite, 7 pigeon and nut broth. It's an Anglo-Saxon recipe.
Really? Now there's a thing. Is it, well, edible?
Good heavens, I should hope so. Perhaps you could help.
I'm not exactly a TV celebrity chef, though.
TV chefs? What's that? You've lost me.
Oh, not to worry. Where do we start?
I'll pick some more of these bay leaves while you read the It's in the kitchen, past Jasper the parrot.
Jasper
I'll
the
have a-
parrot.
It's been washed smooth by heavy spring rain.
Oh, that's a lovely little kitchen. Nope, don't need that.
The patterned stone is heavily cracked. Probably frost damage.
These are going to play later. Okay, let's look at the cookbook. Garlic, chives, bay leaves, mushrooms, cob nuts. Cob nuts. Can I go upstairs? No. Okay, so I need to get the ingredients. That horse following me around. Let's pick some flowers.
A pink flower I can't identify. Fresh chives, picked from the lane.
Okay, so let's go. What's that one?
A yellowish flower, maybe a dandelion.
I don't want to be in dandelion.
A springtime flower, maybe a daisy.
Don't want to be eating a daisy either.
I already have this.
Okay. Right, I need to go into the woods, which I don't really want to do because they're scary. Straight ahead, is it? Mushrooms.
Woodland mushrooms.
And we safely navigated the woods for the first time. But that's in the daytime. Just look at all the apples. It's just like, that story about what happened on the train.
Winter's cob nuts, picked from the tree. Hello.
Okay. Let's pick that. No, I think that's the last ingredient, I think. Or it's not the last ingredient. So I think I need to get one more, but I can't get it. I need to do some kind of dialogue, I think.
From the stream.
Okay. Ominous. So...
Fresh chives. Picked
chives.
From the lane. Woodland
Mushrooms,
last
cob
winter's
nuts.
cob nuts. Picked from the tree.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so we've got everything that I think we need.
Can I ask some...
If you have any ingredients...
Yeah. Okay, don't need to do that. Sorry. Okay. So let's put the crush. Look at that. Chop. And the look at that mushroom. So that's mushroom, that's the chives. Okay, so that should be all the ingredients that we can get right now. I think there's something else we need to add to the pot.
If you have any ingredients, Nigel, do add them to the pot. Ah, the cob nuts, crushed perfectly. Wild garlic, perfectly chopped. Ah, wood mushrooms, chopped to perfection. Chives, freshly trimmed.
Is that all? Is the broth ready to stew?
Almost. We need one final ingredient, something rather special.
Aha. Tell me more.
We need some hedgerow balm. It's a natural sedative. It will flavour the broth as well as provide a little stress relief. For that husband of mine, he won't notice a thing.
What does balm look like?
There's a painting in the bedroom. Take a good look.
Right, so now we can go upstairs. Excellent.
The pattern has been bleached by the summer sun. This must be
like a
the
nettle.
soothing balm. I think I saw some. Yes, in the hedge.
So is it that with the dragonfly lands, just as a helpful hint?
This must be the soothing balm.
Okay, so we've got the bomb.
If you have...
Yes, and I do.
There, it's ready to
There we
stew.
go.
It will need a good 2 hours in this stove. You look exhausted. Put your feet up by the hearth, and I'll put the kettle on.
crown.
Having eaten, Robert Carswell may be more accommodating.
Yeah, he was in the workshop down there before. You go in, doesn't really talk to you, he's a bit of an arsehole. So yeah, no, it's fine. In his little workshop, he should be all calm and relaxed now. Let's take these bundle of sticks.
I'll make a note.
Okay, so we've updated our map.
Is it blood? No, more like fruit stains. Yes, or tumbled berries.
I think, yeah, that's all I can do for there. So let's talk
I'm
to them
sorry
then.
for disturbing your work earlier today.
Although we didn't.
No, it is I who should apologize. I get carried away, you see.
I'd like to discuss something with you.
Very well, there's no time like the present.
Catherine is a wonderful cook and great company.
Aye, she's a pretty young thing, and sharp as a blackthorn. I don't know what I'd do without her.
She seems devoted.
Aye, but that old scarecrow up the lane has his eye on her.
The farmer? I don't think you have any worries, Mr. Carswell. Was the broth to your satisfaction?
Wonderful, as always. Oh yes, it amazes me what Catherine can conjure from the weeds that grow around this old farm.
Old farm? Ah, maybe you can help me. Do you know anything about the previous owners, the Agers?
Ager? No, can't say that I do. We nabbed this place at auction back in the 60s.
The 60s? But you're only... Never mind. Do go on.
Well, the place was done for, burnt out, falling down. Cost us, well, Catherine's folks, a pretty penny to make it livable again.
Did you find anything valuable when you first arrived?
Valuable? Well, no. There were a few sheep camped out in the park.
No hidden passages, compartments, treasures?
Ha, you've been reading too much Enid Blyton.
Is there anything significant about the house?
Well, they say that the house is one of the last of Northfield.
Northfield?
I've heard
the
that
old
name a
village
lot.
name. The rest is gone now, but the church remains.
The church? What church?
Aye, it's up through the woods, somewhere.
You're not a churchy person?
Ah, not really. Not really the happy, clappy type.
Is there anything significant about the house?
Well, they say that the house is one of the last of Northfield.
North?
Aye, but the
Oh,
church...
right, sorry, I've
The
been
church.
for this on
Aye.
time.
You're not a...
Skip.
Let's talk about...
Very well.
What are you up to? It looks like archaeology.
Close. It's actually geology. Well, that's what I tell myself.
Are you stuck with something?
Aye, you could say that. I found this slab near the old millstones, up in Carrion Wood.
Millstones? Carrion Wood?
Aye, the woods down the lane. At the summit there's a series of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. We call them millstones, seen as their turn, though.
One of the stones has been destroyed.
Aye, that'd be me, I'm afraid. Got a little carried away with my geology. Chipping away, the whole blasted thing collapsed.
What are these round slabs for?
That's what I'm trying to work out. They have a pattern on them, a symbol.
Do you think it's significant?
Yep.
Story, perhaps? Or direction? I found them near the millstones.
So you think there's a connection?
Aye, I do. You should read my notes if you haven't already.
Let's talk.
Very well.
I'll leave you in peace.
Pop back should you need anything.
Okay, so we found the stove one from the bedroom one, and the one outside the kitchen door. To the microscope, found the round stone with the scrolls. Anything else we've done? We've got the sticks. I think that's everything. So I think now it's time to return to the woods and actually use the millstones, I think. Okay, so let's put the sticks in. Come here. There we go. So there was like the different seasons. Actually, like, oh, it looks like the rain's on it, so I have to do it in order. So I think it's the winter. Yeah. Okay. So that's next. We should do it in order of the seasons. So winter, spring, and summer. So that's the summer one. That's the spring, the diamond. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, and so then I need the sun. No, that's not right then. Oh wait, no, I think I have to go back to the start and look through the first one. If I've done it right. Which I haven't. I mean, that is the winter one. Because I've got a notepad here next to me and I'm drawing the symbols. Oh, wait, no. That looks more like the one that I've jotted down. So let's have a look. Give me a church. Yes.
That must be the tower of Northfield Church. Now I know where to find it.
Okay. Well, this part's gone quite long, and we're not even on. I think there's loads. I think we've still got the church to go to explore, and we've also got. Yeah, don't get out of the woods. I've got to go to the museum, and I think that's the whole thing where I have to go to the museum and do loads of things in there. So I can't do what I did last time, doing day one and like night one. So this will be day 2, part 1. Because if I go down there, that's when the church comes into play now. So this will be where I'll end the episode. This will be day 2 complete. When we come back, we'll do day 2 and possibly night 2. and that'll end this kind of section. So again, please let me know what you think of the game. Continue with your theories and thoughts on the game, and please like and subscribe. And if you like it, just if you see, we'll be advertising it on Twitter, just give it a retweet, share the link, just get more people, tell people about it if you think that, you just want to enjoy this playthrough. So, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, even though I've just said that, but I'm going to say it again because I'm into my spiel. And I'll shut up talking now because it is very, very late. So, see you next time.